Are you looking for an Atlanta home that is truly walkable to your daily errands, the MARTA station, and you can actually get a 2-car garage? Well, if so, I have a townhome that I'm going to share with you today that is convenient to all of this. Hey guys, my name's Molly and welcome back to my channel where I talk all things living here in the Atlanta area. And today I'm going to be talking about a townhome over here in Edgewood that is up for sale. I'm going to show you a tour of it, but I also want to highlight the area that is around it so you can see if it's a fit for you. And hey, if you like what you see, reach out to me. My contact information can be found in that comment section. But you guys, here we go. So I am in the Edgewood retail district because this is literally around the corner from this townhome. So I want to start out here so you can see what that looks like. But let me put up Edgewood on a map so you can see exactly where this neighborhood is at. It is an Atlanta Intown neighborhood that is just about 4 miles east of the Midtown area. Now, if you're not familiar with Edgewood, you can watch a full tour of it here on my channel, but I'm just going to start out here in the Edgewood retail district area. This is a very busy area off of Moreland Avenue. I'm right by the Target here, and I mean, would it not be dangerous to live right next to a Target? I mean, walking distance to a Target? Yeah, it is. But that would also be great too. But everything is right here. You've got a Kroger, you have a Marshall's, there is a pet store, you have little places to grab something to eat. I mean, there's a UPS, a bank, dry cleaners. You can walk to all of that here in the Edgewood retail district. So let me give you a quick overview of what this looks like, and then I'll start walking over to that townhome. There you go. That is a quick overview of the Edgewood retail district. Now, I always just think about, you know how when you're cooking at home and you forgot an ingredient, or maybe your kid needs something for school and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to drive across town, go through a billion stoplights, go park, grab the thing, and it turns into like an hour-long process. Well, not when you live at this townhome. You can just literally walk around the corner, grab what you need at Target, Lowe's, the grocery store. It's all so convenient to this townhome, and I feel like these set of townhomes, they go a little bit under the radar. People don't really notice them or think about them, but it is just a very convenient location to everything that you need. Now, if you're wondering about, is it close to the Beltline? It's about 1.2 miles east of here, so it's a little bit of a walk. You just have to cut through the neighborhood of Reynoldstown to get your closest access to the Atlanta Beltline, but it's also very walkable to the MARTA station, which I'll show you that here after the townhome tour. But let me get walking just around the corner. So I am just outside the complex here with my townhome unit that I'm going to show you, and a little overview of this complex. So this townhome complex is called Marion Place. I've mentioned it before in my Edgewood neighborhood tour. This building, it was built in 3 phases. So the first phase was built in 2007 and the last phase was built in 2013. Now you get a 2-car garage and you can enter on either side of the complex to enter the driveway area. I'll show you a clip of that here while I'm talking. And all of these have a really nice feature, which is a rooftop patio, and that was kind of a newer thing back in 2007. So the only difference I will say with a 2007 model versus one of the newer models is they did change out the layout a little bit, but like the unit I'm going to show you has a little balcony off of the living room, which is not something you're going to find in some of these other later models. So like I mentioned, Marion Place was a complex built between 2007 and 2013. There are 26 units. The HOA is $281 a month, so very, very low. You're going to be on your own for covering all the utilities, but your HOA does include covering the roofs and deck maintenance. All right, so I'm standing right outside the unit I have to show you today that it is for sale. So if you're interested, let me know, reach out to me. It is kind of hard to get a good angle of it because I've got this giant tree that is blocking its view, but it also gives it a little bit of privacy. Now, a couple things I should add before I go inside. If you are worried about guest parking, they have some nice, decent cutouts here on the street that you can park your car. I've never had really an issue parking here, or you can park across the street. Now, this is kind of a busier traveled road because you got cars cutting through the neighborhood, but I will say when you're inside, just because of how the layout is, you really don't hear any of this traffic noise and you don't even know that it's here. So very cute townhome inside. A few details about it. It is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath. It's just over 2,200 square feet. It was built in 2007. Like I said, the HOA is $281 a month, and it's listed for $599,000. So I'm going to stop talking there, go inside, and let you look around. Option. So like I said, if you're interested in it, let me know. A couple things I should mention though is that there are rental restrictions in this townhome complex. So don't be calling me asking about buying it and renting it out, because there is rental restrictions. They have a 20% rental cap. And I am told though that they just filled up their rental permits just about 3 months ago. So there's really not a super long wait list for getting a rental permit. Now, I just love those patio spaces and that top level flex room space. You can make that a 3rd bedroom because it does have a full bath and a closet, or you can make it like your office space, workout space, or hangout space. It's really up to you. Now, you may have noticed when you are sitting on that outdoor patio space, you are overlooking kind of the rooftop of the Lowe's hardware store. You know, it is city living. You're just going to be by something, but honestly, it doesn't really bother me that much. And when you're inside the home, it's not that noisy. Don't let the Lowe's hardware store discourage you from considering this as an option. I mean, you get such great space in this location for the price. Now, let me just skip on over. One other thing I need to point out about this Marion Place complex is that you get a dog park. That's right. If you have a dog, you are just steps away from your own little private dog park. I mean, how much more convenient can you get here? And actually, this HOA just kind of did some re-landscaping, added some new mulch down, and made this even a better place for your pups to hang out. And yep, it is just right across the street and the driveway. So there you go, the dog park. Now I'm gonna walk around the corner, take you over to where the MARTA is and a couple good eats. Now, if you are wondering, can you get to MARTA from that townhome complex? Yes, very easily. It's only 0.3 miles away, so a very easy walk. And if I crossed over this walkway over onto the other side into Candler Park and hung a right onto DeKalb Avenue, I would hit the Flying Biscuit. So that's one place to eat, but I'm gonna head back downstairs and show you a couple more places to grab something to eat. Okay, so if you are hungry, of course there are places you can grab something to eat right there in that Edgewood retail district, but also over here by that MARTA station is this Bona Fide Deluxe. This is like an upscale Subway. I don't even want to compare it to Subway. It's a very nice sandwich shop. And right next door is a Vin ATL. So if you like wine, you could go grab some wine there and hang out. And I will just say, like, this whole area didn't exist probably 5 years ago. None of this was around. These apartment complexes weren't around. One other place you could grab something, this is kind of funny, but right off the side here by this apartment complex, there is a vending machine for pizzas. I haven't tried it yet. It's about 13 bucks for a pizza out of a vending machine. It bakes right there in the machine. If you try it, let me know if it's any good. But come on inside. I'm hungry. It's hot. I'm gonna cool down, grab me something to eat. Wow, I forgot how big those sandwiches are. I definitely got a to-go bag because there was no way I was going to finish all of that, especially on a really hot day. But there you go, guys. There is a great place that you can walk to from that townhome that I showed you. Very easy walk to there. And then you could go grab some wine later when that shop is open. Now, if you're looking for another neighborhood eatery gym, if you're up for a little bit of a longer walk, just a mile away is El Tesoro. That is like a neighborhood gym here in Edgewood with some amazing tacos and even better margaritas. And with that, you guys, that pretty much wraps up my tour of that townhome and its immediate surroundings. What did you think of that townhome? I mean, it has some great space in there. You get that rooftop patio. It's convenient to so many things, and you get some walkability too, to some great restaurants. So if you have interest in that one, reach out to me. My contact information is down in that comments section. You can shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email, whatever is the most comfortable for you. Would love to hear from you and see if I can help you out. But you guys, thanks for hanging with me on this hot August day. Definitely was sweating a lot, but you know, it's August. That's what's going to happen. So if you see me out in the wild, make sure you say hello. I would love to say thank you for watching. But you guys, until next time, I'll see you around the neighborhood.